to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We hear plenty of cheering coming from the crowd, and we're excited to get you started here in just a few
Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 at the APC Pickleball Championships delivered with DoorDash. Coming to you from Ace Pickleball Club in Roswell, Georgia, where amateur players across all Ace Pickleball locations have come to compete for a share of the $250,000 minimum prize pool. Thank you for tuning in. To introduce myself quickly, my name is Freddie Powell and I'm a professional pickleball player based in Boynton Beach, Florida. I've been lucky enough to play all around the world in tournaments such as MLP Australia, PPA Asia. I'm originally from the UK, and I'm now primarily playing PPA events in the States. I'm looking forward to joining everyone this evening, as we watch the competitors battle it out with real cash on the line, so it should be good. Before we get going here, let's get a quick word from our guy Mookie on the ground.
We are back on day 3 of the APC National Championship. The guys put on an absolute show last night. This place was electric for the men's team event. We were here late, but everybody's back here early this morning, ready to rock and roll. Happy Friday, pickleball fans. We are back here for day 4 of the APC National Championship. Had another incredible night here last night. So far, we've given out medals to 71 different teams representing 13 different clubs here at the APC National Championship. Shout out to Omaha, Solon, and Fort Myers for making their way to the podium for the very first time last night. Switching gears again here today, we're going to be diving into our mixed doubles matchups. So we've got the divorced lawyers on standby, making sure that nobody's getting a little bit too intense in there while the competition heats up. We'll also be kicking off our YouTube coverage a little bit earlier tonight. It'll be at 4 p.m.
All right. Looks like we got some players on court here. I believe this is a semi-final match in the mixed 4-0 under 50 category. We've got lots of play going on other courts as well. So while we just wait for a couple of players here, we might cut to some other ones. No, nobody there. Here we go. So again, lots of play around the facility here. Tuning in some mixed doubles action, see how we're doing. Oh, straight out the gate there. Pretty good point. Bit of a big swing on that volley, if I'm honest, going into the back fence, but I love the aggression. That's good aggressive play from the left team. This is something that I think we're going to be seeing most of today. The guys are going to be trying to make their presence felt on court as it is mixed doubles. So we're going to be looking out for that. Oh, some would say a little bit too much aggression shown there. Got himself a little bit on the wrong side of the court there, and that looks like it could be the end of a game. Good to see lots of pickleball being played, everyone having a good time, and it looks like we have the players for our semi-final match on court. So, introducing the teams quickly. We have the team from Olathe and the team from Roswell. I do believe we've got a little pre-match interview coming up in a minute. Good to see some nice colour coordination from mixed teams there. We've got some blue and white going on. Easy to tell which one's which. Just a little time to warm up here before we get started again. This is a semi-final of the mixed 4-0 under 50 category between Olathe and Roswell. I believe in the blue and white on the right we have Grant War and Michelle Greer from Roswell, and on the left from Olathe we have Alexandra Hawkins and Lewis Hayder. And we've got a little pre-match interview which we're going to cut to just to see what the competitors are feeling before the game.
Michelle and Grant getting ready to kick off the 4-0 mixed semifinals. Michelle, you ready for this matchup?
Most definitely.
Grant, what's the key to success you think for this match coming up?
So far, it's been hitting the ball hard, but we might have to adjust depending on what the other team's doing. If we need to drop, that's what we're going to do. So adjusting is the name of the game.
All right, we'll look for those adjustments during the game. Good luck, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. I like that from Grant there. Clearly going to be looking to be aggressive out the gate, which, again, mixed doubles, a pretty common strategy. The guy's going to try and be aggressive. And, yeah, this should be a fun one. Now, Grant War from Roswell Club recently has become a father and also has a fantastic beard. I don't know if that's him saying he's got a fantastic beard or that's everyone else, but nevertheless, looked pretty good to me on the interview. And we also have Michelle Urea, who has been a member at Ace Pickleball Club Roswell since the very beginning, and has also started an adoption agency for kittens. So if that doesn't make you want her to win, then I really don't know what will. Seems like a winner to me. So just finishing up our warm-ups here, and we should be ready to go. I believe the format is going to be best of 3 games, 2-11. Win by 2, normal side-out scoring. Just before we get started, we are going to get a quick word from our sponsors, DoorDash.
You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
I'm not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee Waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
All right, looks like the TARE players are taking their positions on court, and we're about to get this one going. So we will be having Michelle kicking things off from Roswell. Here we go. Very controlled first point there from Michelle. Good controlled aggression on that forehand drive. Not trying to hit it too hard. Choosing a good spot and finishing the point. Very good. Fun little point there. Backhand overhead in the middle of that point from Alexandra Hawkins from Olathe there, but unfortunately didn't get the point, and Roswell off to a quick start here. Didn't make that. Whoa. That's a very quick start from Roswell. We had a brilliant drop from Michelle on the first shot, and then Grant finishing it off. Oh, lovely little drop volley there from Luis Ojeda, and Olathe are going to be looking to get on the board here. A little backhand serve. A little third shot lob, making Grant play there. Didn't quite make the overhead. Lovely drop there from Luis, and we're nearly back to all square here. 2-3. A little bit of a big swing there from Alexandra. This is something that we do see at 4-0 level. We do see some big swings and balls that do go out a lot. Just going to rein it in a little bit. Oh, unlucky misdrop there. Good serve though. Roswell get the ball back. That's a great point there from Roswell. Really good patience, actually, from Grant in the transition zone, working his way up to the kitchen. And then some good hands from Michelle on the right. A couple of unforced errors on the far side. Up to 5-2 here. Okay. 5-2-2. And quickly we've gone to 6-2-2. Olathe are going to be thinking about possibly using a timeout here, I would suggest. Let's see if they can get the ball back. And they do get the ball back. Don't listen to me, I do not know what I'm talking about. All right, 2-6. Here we go. See if we can get some points on the board here. That is a brilliant lob. Landing on the sideline, very difficult to deal with when we're at 3-6. And again, we see their brilliant first shot, but coming in, Alexandra just took a massive swing, didn't quite get it right, sent it into the net. Bit of composure needed. Pull weight here, I believe the score's 3-6-2. That is a brilliant we call that shot a drip, so it's a half drop, half drive, catching the returner as they come up to the kitchen line, right down to the feet. Really good shot from Luis there. That is a high-level pickleball point played there from the Olathe duo. Good patience, and then putting the high ball away. Impressive here, 5-6-2, they brought it back. Hey, that's a good run though, that's a good run. From 6-2 down, they've got it back to 6-5. Good pace this match being played at. Yeah, it's a good drive there from Grant. That's what he said he was going to do at the start of this match, playing aggressive. Okay, that's a good return there. Clearly Grant favouring his forehand over his backhand, so that could be a spot for the Olathe duo to find as we go through this match. It's Good work from Grant getting up to the kitchen line. Big imposing figure at the net there. Quite intimidating to dink and drop to. 8-5-2. Ooh, winding up to the forehand there. Giving it the full swing. Again, might need to just bring that down a little bit to more 70%. Try and keep it in. Ooh, he's going to want that one back. Luis just snatching at that one a little bit. Take his time, put it away. 5-8-2. Seeing these big swings on the forehand at the moment from both teams. Missing a couple in the net. Got to try and make the opponents play. Here we go. 8-5-1 to all. Oh, it's a little Ernie I saw there from Michelle. Didn't win the point, but it looked very good. The big serve from Grant there. Oh, Luis missing a couple of high forehand volleys, and we're at game point 10-5-2. That's good hands at the net from Luis there. Different on that one, didn't try and hit the ball hard, just cushioned it back into the court down low. It's a big forehand from Alexandra there. And we're at 6-10. Now, a few of those are going long. So they could leave a couple of those. Oh. It's a good counter from Grant there. Like a little replay. You can see there his body staying completely still and just using his paddle hand to react to the ball. All right, 10-6-1. And they close out game one. That is dismissive counter from Luis there. Grant up in the court, might wanted to choose a drop to get himself up there. Got some good hands from the Olathe 2 duo at that end of the court, dealing with the pace well. They seem to have struggled a little bit more with the drops so far. Yeah, using that big reach, Grant just leaning in and slitting that ball away dismissively. 6-10-2, we need some points here later. We've gone back to the lob and just missed it this time. There we go. And Roswell closed out third time asking here. Ooh, yeah, good hands down that end from Alexandra. No timeouts used at all. Ooh, missed the drop there. I like what he's thinking there. I like what he's thinking, but especially when you've got match point, you want to make the opponents play. Still stuck at 6-10. Here we go. Can we set it up well? Good aggression. Luis needs a little bit more composure at the kitchen line with some of these put away volleys. 6-10-2. Oh, lob serve. Annalie Waters-esque. And I think Liverpool just wide. So now we're back 10-6 again. And ATP to close out game one. Does a little victory lap. Things we love to see. And that is game one to Roswell. Fantastic. We'll see a little replay of that one quick. Absolutely beautiful. Good wheels here from Grant. And getting the bag as well. Add insult to injury. Okay. We are going to cut to a quick commercial from Ringer.
We are here with Jason Aspis, the president of the UPAA and also the founder of Ringer Sportswear. Jason, why don't you tell us about what you guys are doing?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for having us here. We love it. Great to see everybody from all the different cities, all the different aces around the country here competing. It's a great level of pickleball. So awesome event. Thank you. We run Ringerwear, and we are an apparel company focused on racket sports, primarily pickleball. That's where we were born out of. And when we were playing at the beginning, I'm a big sweater. And I always had a problem when I was holding a paddle that my hand would get wet and I had nowhere to turn. My shirt was drenched, my shorts would get wet, and it felt really helpless. So we created a product that had towels built right into the sides. This is a patented technology called Drive. We licensed it. We didn't create it, but it really works, and it's a game changer. So shorts, skirts, t-shirts that wick really well, sweatshirts, compression pants, you name it, we got it. But we're trying to help everybody play a little bit better.
That's awesome, man. So if people want to get their hands on some Ringer wear, where do they go ahead and find that?
Ringerwear.com, Ringer with a W. And yeah, go check it out. Ace25 gets you 25% off for the remainder of this tournament. So check it out.
Awesome, Jason. Thanks for coming, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, welcome back. And peeking into court 14 here, we have the other semi-final. We have Lutz in black and Roswell in blue and black. I believe that Lutz is winning this one at the moment. Good little rally here. Ooh, clash of paddles in the middle. And we're back. We are heading back to our semi-final between Olathe and Roswell. Started game 2. Alexandra getting us underway. And very aggressive out the gate, at the kitchen line. Good speed up there. We are 1-0-2 to kick us off. Okay, so we can see a little change in tactic here. We've got good aggression being shown by the Olathe duo. Alexandra speeding the ball up at a high frequency. Roswell might want to leave a few, as they do look like they could be going out. Oh, that's beautiful. Little Ben Johns-esque backhand poke for a speed-up winner there. That was beautiful from Luis. 3-0-2, quick start. Ooh, that was, we call a full bag. Yeah, not happy down that end of the court. Little good shot, sarcastically. Could get a little bit spicy here. 4-0. It's good hustle from Luis. 5-0. Roswell just need to get their composure back a little bit here. On the first serve as well. Well, on the first side out. Oh, and we're back. Okay, 0-5s. Good start from Olathe there. Coming out very aggressively in the second game. No unwinding. Good choice not to unwind there. Good wide serve from Shao. Made it tough to unwind on the stack. Same again here. Yeah, that's a good change in strategy from the Olathe duo. They're not unwinding. They were caught out a couple of times from a few big drives on the other side. Easier for them to react to the net. Very good. Oh, she'll have enjoyed that one. A little bit of revenge. Beautiful little shot down the line. And the backhand slice serve just catches out Grant a little bit there, and we're at 6-0-2. And folks, that is why you keep getting every ball back. 7-0-2, and a quick timeout from Roswell there. See if we can hop back to see how the other semi-final is getting on. Okay, here we are. Looks like we're getting back from a timeout. Oh no, I do believe they have switched sides. So I think this could be the beginning of game 2 on court 14 between Lutz as well. And yep, there's split screen action. Love that. Okay. Looks like we're almost ready to go on both courts here. It did look like Lutz was winning that first game on court 14, so it's likely that they did take that first game. Anyway, we're back 7-0-2. Roswell need to find something here. And there it is again, that big swinging forehand from Alexandra at the kitchen line. Didn't make that one, unfortunately. Big drop. Couple of shot selection problems there. Going for a lob off the back foot. Just going to reset that ball. Roswell on the board. That is beautiful. This team's clearly been watching some Ben Johns footage, leaning in, backhand flick across the body. Not a 4-0 shot. Yeah, that's what I want to see a little bit more from Roswell. Said earlier in game 1 they had some success dropping and then following it in and punishing the pop-up. It's exactly what happened there. Well played, 2-7-2. Again, slow game there from Grant, really paying dividends. Beautiful little drop coming in, 3-7-2. That's a very nice drop volley from Luis. Luis really starting to play well in this game. Missed a few easy ones at the net in game 1, but he's cleaned it up so far in game 2. Ooh. This is really working for Alexandra. The forehand speed up from the transition zone. Again, I'd like to see Roswell leave a few. I do think a lot of them are going out, especially when they're going up towards chest area. Good lead here for Olathe, 8-3-2 in the second game. Luis created a really good opportunity there with a great drop down the line. Couldn't quite put it away. Good hands from Grant. Serve, I believe, was pulled out. And we're at 3-8-2. Now, again, that was a really good drop from Michelle there, and Luis pops it up. Grant wasn't quite ready for it. I want him to be looking for that next ball, trying to be aggressive. Well, that aggression is what has gotten to this point in this game. But try and keep it in the lines. 8-3-2. That's a lovely drop. That is a beautiful drop. Inside out forehand drop. One of my favourite shots. It's pretty good. 9-3-2. 2 points away here. Oh, little stare down from Michelle there as Luis hits another ball fizzing past her shoulder area. 3-9-1. Oh, good pickable point played from Roswell there. Alexandra did have a chance, but she just didn't quite keep it in. That's a big serve. That's a big serve from Grant. Now, if I was Olathe, I would really think about a timeout, either here or the next point. You can see how frustrated she is after missing that one. They've set up the point beautifully there. Something we've seen in this match a few times, when the ball gets popped up at the line, slightly overexcited. See the keep composure line. Bye, Bungie. Oh, that is a brutal net cord. Brutal net cord. And we're back to 9-5-1. See if they can close out game 2 here. Send us to a third. That is it's not coming back. Bit of frustration, I feel like, from Michelle there, taken out on the ball. Let's see if they can get the ball back here. 9-5-2. Big lob. But again, gotta make them play. 5-9. Could be the start of a comeback here. Oh, bit of confusion. Yeah, and there it is. We've been waiting for that the entire time. Big wind up, and Grant getting out of the way. The ball flying into the back fence. 6-9-1. Oh, that's a good volley on the unwind there from Alexandra. I want to see Grant get that ball down. Yeah, that's a really nice spot. Really nice spot from Louise there. Michelle waiting for a backhand, and he just managing to poke it over towards a right hip. For anyone wondering, right hip is often one of the best places for speed up. Yep, okay. They've started listening. It's another speed up that goes into the back fence. So she's now, Alexandra's going to have to start thinking about these speed ups a little bit more. Okay. Now, it may look bad on the scoreline, but Roswell do have good momentum here. Wouldn't be surprised if they managed to come back a few points here. It's a net cord, a little bit of a shaky dink there from Alexandra. 7-9-1. That's good aggression from Grant there. Louise hung in well, actually, in that hand battle. But there it is. And, God, tell you what, timeout would have been useful, wouldn't it? Yeah, they need a timeout, and they've taken it, finally. Finally, they've taken it. So we're now at 9-9-1 in the second game. Cutting over to court 14 here, where we have Lutz against Roswell in the other semi-final. All right. I believe Lutz are up in this game. Lutz on the right, Roswell on the left. Couldn't quite tell if that was wide. Good point, though. Some good pickleball on show here. The APC National Championships. Oh, yeah. Oh, and putting everything on the line. Love to see that. Right. We're back on the show court. Big few points here. 9-9. That's brilliant hands. Brilliant hands from Grant. You can see Louise there set up the point well, and we're at match point. What a comeback from the Roswell duo. Oh, that lobs in. Oh, what a play! Unbelievable. end to that game and match. Roswell getting the victory. Good fight from the Olathe duo there. Went up big in the second game, couldn't quite close it out, and that's a great comeback there. Really, really impressive. You can see that Roswell duo absolutely buzzing with that, as well they should be. Back to the finish of the other semi-final now. Again, not quite sure score is at the moment. We'll have that for you shortly. Roswell serving on the left. Yeah. Lob a little bit long to play. Good patient pickleball being shown over here. And have a timed out. Well, it's been a pretty good start to this live coverage. Been close matches everywhere. We will be at 4-7-2 coming out of this timeout. So looking like Roswell behind in the second game, having lost the first game. Looks like we're ready to go. So as we can see there, Lutz winning the first set 11-3 and 7-4 up in the second. Roswell serving 4-7-2. So if we can see another comeback. Everyone loves a comeback. Here we go. Whoa! Great hands shown there from both teams. Proper firefight. And we are at 5-7-2. Good patient pickleball being shown here. Oh, that's a good dink there from the Lutz duo. Yeah, that's good dinking, good patient dinking there from the Lutz duo. Tough to break down. Few unforced errors is always going to help. And we're at 8-5. Good hands there from Roswell. So we have Bobby Kim and Brianna McIntyre on the right for Lutz. With good aggression there shown from Bobby, looking to put this game to bed. 9-5-2. Let's see if Roswell can get another stop here. Roswell represented by Jennifer Stilland and Ivan Dia on the left. Oh, there was a gap there. There was a gap there. He saw it. Couldn't quite get the ball over. So chance for Roswell here. 5-9-1. Good serve. That was a good, patient point played by both teams there. Seeing a little longer rallies in this match than the one previously. With different styles, a bit more patient play here. Seeing less aggression. Points taking a little longer. And we are at 6-9 here in second game. Tell you what, members at Roswell certainly don't know when they're beaten. And we are coming back here, 7-9. Tell you what, some good resetting there from middle of the court. I know they didn't win that point, but some really good resetting there. You can see a lot of the PPA girls, pro girls, get really low to the ground when they're trying to reset, almost to a squat every time they hit the ball. And it really helps you get underneath the ball and pop it back up into the kitchen. We have found our way to match point. Or have they? Looks like they're stepping. Might not be match point. But anyway, definitely getting near the end. Yeah. Oh, went for the ATP. Saw his name up in lights there, did Bobby? Didn't quite work out for him. I do believe. I'm not sure if they have 10 or 9 because it looks like they're stacking, but Bobby really aggressively moving around the kitchen, looking for the ball. Also, good counter there. Backhand flick not quite coming off. They're looking a little bit frustrated. Right. And that return sails a little long. As well up to 8 now. Did look a little wide. So 8-10-2 here. On the right. It's stacking on evens, which is interesting to see in mixed doubles, but clearly working for them as they're winning. All right. Ball back to Lutz. We have match point 10-8-1. Good reset, and he puts it away. They are into the final. Brilliant playing there. And I do believe we have an interview for you now with some Georgia tennis.
All right, we're back here at the APC National Championship with a couple more national champions, Neil and Angela Simon. Neil, how did it feel to be out there competing today?
It felt great once again. First, big shout out to all the ACE folks. It's such a tremendous event. There's energy. The folks are great who are putting the event on. The competition's great. I was lucky. I had a big step up in partner today. She played great. I get to take her home tonight as well. Congrats. But thank you again to everybody at ACE for all you guys do for the sport and specifically for this event. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And Angela, obviously, you won a national title as a college tennis player. How does this compare to that feeling?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question. Nice. Now that I'm older, yes. No, just happy to be out here. Happy to still be competing. Happy to play with my husband for the first time. and happy for everything that ACE has done. You guys have done a tremendous job. Everything about it has been great.
And your sponsors?
And my sponsors, yes, Yola, thank you for all that you do for me. I'm thrilled to be part of the team.
Awesome. You guys played fantastic. Congratulations on your first national title together.
Thanks for having us. Go Ace.
All right, we are back. And we are watching the gold medal match for the 3-0 50 plus division. Oh, a little missed overhead there. Snatching at it. It's all right, though. We have serving in the white and black team from Broken Arrow. And on the other side, with the matching green-blue shirts from Frisco, Texas. Great to see so many regions represented here at the ACE National Pickleball Championships. I believe 18 different clubs all represented. Brilliant event put on here. Seeing the lob strategy being deployed there from Broken Arrow. Then snatching at the easy one. Said that a few times so far this evening. And drop serve. And again, the lobbing coming from the back. Oh, saw that. Another lob. And it's in. What a point. Frisco needs to figure out how they're going to deal with these lobs. They're just going to keep doing them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, there's another one. Overhead. Okay. Found a way through. Frisco getting the serve back here. So I'd like to see a little bit of pump shown from the Frisco duo. Good little bit of patient dinking at the kitchen there. Frisco, they might have the upper hand at the kitchen line, so they need to focus on trying to get up there. For anyone looking to get involved in pickleball, ACE Pickleball clubs do offer an 8-lesson starter series for a set price that teaches you everything you need to know to being comfortable playing the game, covering all areas of the court. So if you are a member, do get involved. That's another lob. Tell you what, this Broken Arrow clearly been practicing their lobs. Absolutely unbelievable. We are also temporarily here while we wait for the players to come onto court for the gold medal mixed doubles. I do believe that was a little foot fault there from Frisco. Got to be careful as you step into the volley. You don't step over the line or on the line. Good reset there. There's another lob on the right in the baseline. Very impressive there. Some of the pros could take some notes on these lobs from Broken Arrow. Absolutely unbelievable. Ooh, a little bit of a disputed call there from the baseline, I believe. Referring to the referee. Also worth pointing out, it's fantastic that ACE Pickleball are able to provide referees for every match. EPA, take some notes, just saying. All right, are we going to see a lob? Yes, we are. It's not a good one. Stuck in the transition zone here. Can they get up there? No, they can't quite. Well dealt with. Turns out, guys, if you want to learn how to lob, go to Broken Arrow. Place. Good reset. Oh, he was right there. Right there. Good little even contest on this court. We love to see that. That is one of the joys of playing pickleball when you're in a really close game. Even teams. Something that I think the tournament's doing a great job in providing. Oh, just missed it long. I like it though. I like the strategy. He will be kicking things off on centre court soon for the gold medal match for mixed doubles.
Yeah, what court number is this? 12?
Yeah, that's a good reach of the kitchen line there. Putting it away. Broken Arrow with the ball back here.
So if they win this match, they're guaranteed bronze. At least.
I thought they were already guaranteed.
I don't think so. 'Cause there was 5 teams.
Yeah, but they already
Couldn't quite get the reset over.
That didn't count. There was 5 teams that moved on to the playoffs.
Okay. I just thought she had said that if they won that one, they'd at least have.
Any confusion in the middle there, and another lot. We saw that coming. Oh, misses the forehand. Unlucky. I don't think I've ever seen so many good lobs. It's unbelievable. Can be an effective shot, the lob. It's another one. Both players on Broken Arrow. Very consistent with it. Good rally here. Yeah, another reset. Oh, what a 3-0. Oh. It's pretty good 3-0 level to me. As you can, all right, and we are nearly ready to kick things off in centre court. As you can see, Ace Pickleball Club Roswell. I do believe there's around 1,000 players at the tournament across all days. And here we are with a live look on centre court. Looks like we might have got underway. Gone straight in. Look at that. All right. So we do have Lutz at the far end, who we saw win a second ago against the other Roswell pair. And we have the original Roswell pair, Grant War and Michelle Urier. This end. I think we have literally just got underway. Now, something we saw in the semi-final from Lutz was good patience being shown. We'll see if that continues in this one. This little missed drop there. I believe we are at 1-2-1 in the first game. Oh, Michelle, great hands. Oh, Grant. Great points. That was an absolutely unbelievable point. That was Really, really top level pickleball played there. Was it called out? I think it might have been called out, which would bring us to 2-2-1, I believe.
But why does he sound so weird when he hits?
Sorry for any language picked up on the side of the courts.
Yeah.
Really? 'Cause it
We
seems
are at
like
3-2-1 as well. 3-2-2, little missed one there from Grant. Just as a little reminder, we have Brianna McIntyre and Bobby Kim from Lutz at the far end of the court, and Michelle Urine War from Roswell this end. You can see Grant's fantastic beard in full flow. We're at 2-4-1. Yeah. Luke's just struggling to get into the net at the moment. Unfortunately, missing a few drops. Nice little view here at the kitchen line. ATP! Yes! It's absolutely unreal. That's a little round of applause from Grant there. Nice to see that. That's pretty good stuff right there. You're at 3-4-2 here. Grant has got good reach at that kitchen line we mentioned earlier. Four, 3-1. Good serve from Michelle. Grant coming in. Oh, didn't quite stay in. It's going to be interesting to see how Lutz deal with that aggressive play there as the games go on. 3-2. Serve. Oh, that is a disgusting net ball from Michelle. Sorry, not really. 5-3-2. Close start here. Game 2. A little miss serve there from Grant. Feature of the Lutz duo in the last semi-final was only 3 points. See if they can tighten things up a little bit here. Very nice working their way in. Oh, ha, 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 ha. That's a little fake through the middle, rolling it down the line. Beautiful play there. Again, there it is. The little one first error. May not look like much, but they stack up. Got to make them play. 4-5-2. From Bobby. Oh, good hands. Good hands from Brianna at the kitchen line. And we are tied up at 5-5. And here's some good support on the side. Love that. Good aggression from Bobby there. Very good aggression. Again, after that serve, he is very quick to jump onto any short returns, any popped up balls. Intimidating to play against. 6-5. Good protect. Something we see a lot from amateurs when they're on the stretch. They do go for that broke shot. rather than just trying to get it back, reset it back, give themselves time. 5, 6, 1. Yeah, that's good. Just a little bit popped up on that roll forehand from Brianna. Cheryl cutting it off. She get down the line. 6-6. Tight first game here. A bit of a big swing from Brianna. 7-6. The Roswell duo. Good tight gold medal match here. This is what we wanted. That is an unbelievable lob. Tell you what, she was all over that. She's going to be annoyed about that one. She was all over it. Good anticipation from Phil. She couldn't quite get it, but that's good hustle from the Lutz duo for that lob. 11-6. A great reset on the move. It's been called out. Oh, it's been called out. That's a fantastic point played from Michelle Grant. Couldn't quite pull it off. That call. Good patience there. Yeah, good patience from Bobby there. Again, called for a bit of patience earlier. Lutz just managed to tighten things up a little bit. 7-7. Got. Nice. That's really well played. That, again, that patience I was talking about, Brianna working her way in, not just trying to rush in after one drop, working her way in, and then Bobby taking advantage of a little popped up ball from Michelle there. 8-7-1. Yeah. Looks like Bobby was caught in two minds there. Wasn't quite sure whether to lob, drop. Ended up being a bit of a birthday present. All right, 8-7-2. Drop. That's good from Grant. Good, intimidating play, making the court feel small, using his length. I like it. 7-8-1 here. Tight first game. Yeah, again, you could just see Bobby felt under pressure there. Grant looming in front of him. Big serve as well, set up that point, 8-8. We'll see who can pull this one out. Game one. Big hands. Grant taking over at the end of game one. You see him coming in here. Aggression. Keeping his paddle nice out in front of him. Punching that backhand. And it looks like we've got a time. How do we? Yes, we have a timeout. We are going to take this opportunity to cut to an interview that we had with the two Lutz players.
National championship just had a heck of a match against a team from Roswell. These guys coming in from Lutz, Florida. Bobby, what's the key to success here going into the championship game?
Oh man, consistency. That's it. Just stay consistent, play your game. 90% mindset, 10% skill set, right?
Well, and Bree, we saw you go down hard in that last game, but you jumped up, you battled, you guys were able to pull off the victory. Do you have enough left in the tank for this championship game?
Yeah, ready to roll.
All right, you heard it here first. Let's rock and roll.
Let's go.
Ready to roll with this one, and they have been. Been really closely matched in this first game. Good timeout as well. Very much needed. Grant was on a bit of a hot streak there. Coming in at 9-8-1. A couple of really important points here for Lutz. Important to see if they can stop them getting to 10. Keep them on 9. Yeah, Grant picking up where he left off. Staying big in the middle. Can they close out game one? 10-8. Looking for the early. I like it. Grant is really starting to feel it now. Just got a little bit of a pop-up off the tape there. Match point number 2. Game point number 2. Oh, net cord to finish game 1. And that is game 1 to the Roswell pair. Very closely fought, though. No celebration from Grant. It's not over yet. But that's a good, strong start for the pair from Roswell. Good patient pickleball being played there from both teams. Grant really, I think, just turning on a little bit. And we are going to have a quick My City commercial.
All right, we're here at the APC National Championships with Rob from My City Pickleball. Rob, what do we got going on here, man?
What's going on, Mookie? I am here from the Broken Arrow Club. We got My City Pickleball here, located in Jinx, Oklahoma. We have some ace pickleball paddles specifically branded for the national championship. We also have different cities here. We have Houston. We have London for an international look. We have Washington, D.C. Pretty much any major city, guys, you can think of. We have. Come check them out. Basically Gen 3 paddles, thermofoamed, honeycomb core, 16 mil.
They look awesome, man. They look really clean. Thanks for coming out. It brings an awesome experience to the table. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good luck, everyone.
All right. Our Broken Arrow there. Maybe they've got a signature lob paddle. After that, showing from the 3-0s earlier. Pretty unreal. Quite like the look of that London paddle as well. Let's see if I can get myself one of those ones. All right, Lutz here discussing tactics for game 2. Again, reverse stacking. So reverse stacking means stacking on evens instead of odds, which is quite rarely seen, but it does get the man or person with bigger serve to serve first. Quite working out there. Now, Roswell have all the momentum coming from game 1, running off 4 points, I think, at the end to take that one. Let's see if they can carry on that. Oh, now, tell you what, that was a great move from Bobby, looking for the Ernie there. Got the ball behind Michelle. Just didn't quite know what to do when he got there. Love the move though. Right, 1-0. Yeah, good counter there from Bobby. And big in the middle. Brianna came in. 1-0-2. Yeah, I think the key for the Lutz pair is really going to be trying to keep it away from Grant's forehand. He was using it to devastating effect at the end of game 1, and likewise beginning of game 2, just missing on that occasion. We saw in the semi-final having a few issues on the backhand. They can get the ball there. Could be directing that first volley towards the backhand corner. It's a good drive. Yeah, that's good. And that is a okay. Bobby taking the initiative there. Getting on the board. Okay. Michelle keeping really calm at the net there. Bobby speeding up at her, just cushioning it back for a little reset. Well played. 1-2-2. Just missing in the net. Bit of a cheap one. 2-1-1. Found the backhand. Get a nice drop in though. Tell you what, I haven't really mentioned myself a huge amount this game, rather than taking all the plaudits here, but Michelle has been rock solid, and as I said, actually misses in net. Classic. but up until that point has been rock solid in this game, giving very little to her opponents. Okay. Cheap ones there for Lutz. They really need to get some points on the board here. What with the end of game 1 and beginning of game 2, they've scored 1 point to about 7 or 8 from the Roswell duo. 1-3-1. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. I don't mind speeding that ball up there from Brianna, but she sped it up directly into the wheelhouse of Grant's backhand counter. Again, when we're speeding balls up, was trying to look for those right hip, right shoulder places. That is a great drop. It's a great drop. Getting the ball to bounce in front of the big man, making it harder for him. And 2-3-2. Wow. Again, just don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's a good move. Just couldn't quite make the ball. It's have to run for Sarah's. 3-2-1. Bobby as well. Good cover in the middle there from Bobby. Tell you what, obviously because they're reverse stacked, they do find themselves on the other side a lot of the time, but both Bobby and Entire very comfortable on both sides, covering the middle, and that's a good point. Good dinking, get the ball back, no blood. And we're at 2-3. No, I'll be on the right, there we are. 2-3-1. Again, very similar to the start of game 1. Very close, cagey. Not many points being scored. Yeah, good. I'm liking the play from both of the guys here. Good pressure. We'll pull the trigger. That's good. Well, we hear some loud support on the side for the Lutz duo. Love to see that. People really into this match. 3-3-1. Picked up their level a little bit here. Oh, okay, got away with that. First drop from Bobby was a little bit high. Michelle a little bit slow getting in there. It was good serve. Michelle and Grant not wanting to take their foot off the gas here, getting a little bit tentative. Yeah, good play from Bobby here. He's moving around really nicely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grant, good hands. Good hands. He's won every one of those. Do you believe we're at 4-3-2 here? So Lutz managing to scrape a little 1 point lead here in the second. What? Yeah. Oh, what a reset from Bobby. Great hands. In this pre-match interview, talking about 10% skill level, 90% mental. I love that attitude. Believing you can always come back, always in it. Getting one more ball back to win that point. 5-3. Yeah, it's good. Good from Melissa. Again, not too tentative. She had a couple of balls that were of a height she could have taken on there, and she did. She chose a good spot cross court. She does speed that ball up cross court. Brianna's normally going to then hit the next one to Grant, who can put the ball away. Oh. He's missed a couple of those in this game. Wasn't missing them in game one. Some very excited fans on the side. 3-5-2. Wow. Ooh, drop volley. So, tell you what, Bobby and Brianna starting to tick over here. Little drop volley, even Patrick Quinn-esque. Love that. Oh, eyes lit up there. Brianna really unloading on that forehand, a little bit too close to the net, I think. 5-3. Can they extend their lead here? Yeah, that's good from Bobby. We can see there that on that short return, Grant is looking to cover his partner a little bit on her side, thinking that Bobby's going to drive it at Michelle. Seeing that Bobby manages to go behind Grant enough to get the pop up and win the points. And we have a timeout. Good timeout there from Roswell. Don't mind that whatsoever. Really good showing from the Lutz pair here. Impressive start to game two. Again, Bobby really starting to dominate a little bit here, moving at the kitchen line, making the Roswell duo think about where they're hitting the ball. Some impressive stuff.
Too bad. We gotta suck it up.
Great to see so many people here out at the National Championships. Bringing people together is what pickleball is all about. It's a great example of that. With some competitive play. Some cash prizes on the line. Winners of the gold medal match here, I believe, take home $1,200 each. With the second place getting $500 each. So it's pretty big stuff over here. I might think about entering next year. Joking. Here we are. Back with Bobby working his way in. Lovely. Ooh. All right. Folks, that is the power of a timeout. Grant here getting the ball back. 3-6-1. Brianna tiptoeing at the line, managing to stay out. Miscommunication, but Grant recovered very well. Yeah. Again, that little pattern's working very well for the pair from Roswell. When Michelle is getting a ball popped up, she's going hard cross court as an attack, and then the next ball is coming to Grant, who is able to put the ball away. Not sure if that's something they've discussed, but it seems to be working. A lob. Out of the broken arrow playbook. Yeah, that's good playing right there. Good playing. All right, I do believe we are at 5-6-1. Now the forehand from the middle of the court. But Grant just puts into the net. I'd like to see him making the other duo play a bit more. Did unwind. Ooh. That's good counters. Hanging in there. Brianna managing to weather the storm from Grant, and it is 6-5-1. This is a very closely contested match. That's too good. That is too good. Brilliant kitchen work there from the Lutz duo. 7-5-1. Shot. So we can see there, probably visibly annoyed, understandable, but he did set up the point very well. You can see as he hit that last one, both his feet were in the air, wasn't quite balanced, lost a little bit of control, ball went flying out. We need to keep composure when we get the put-away balls. I like this. Oh, that's too good. That is too good. Great court awareness there from Grant. Bit of touch from the big man. Love to see it. 5-7-1 in touching distance here. We've seen him come back before. Yeah. Ooh, I like it from Michelle, trying to go behind Bobby. Oh. That's in there, don't know. Trying to go behind Bobby. Went one too many times. He was ready for it. 5-7-2. Yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot you need to avoid if you're the Lutz duo. That little slow one down the middle, Grant's going to come around and put away that forehand whenever he can. 6-7-2. Good reset from Michelle. And another lob to great effect from Michelle. Okay. In timeout yet from the Lutz duo. Oh, miscommunication at crucial time. Kim and McIntyre with the ball back, 7-7. Who is going to take it? Yeah, that's brilliant. That is Pickleball 101 from Bobby. Dropping it down to the feet of Michelle, following it in, waiting for the pop-up and putting the ball away. Pickleball 101. Love to see it. 7-1. Missed reset there from Diana. It was at this point in the last game that Grant really started to take this away from the other two. Bobby, a little bit everywhere, moving around. Good reset. There we got. Yeah, Grant, that's a good move in the middle there. Oh, what a point! What a point. That's really good from Grant. Moved into the middle. Even when he was on the other side, on the right side, he moved into the middle, took the backhand out the air, put the pressure back on Bobby, and we're at 7-8-1. It's good pressure. Good pressure from the Roswell pair. We are at 8-8. Lutz looking a little bit down. They do still have a timeout in the back pocket. Like to use that possibly if they lose this point. That's a great volley on the cover from McIntyre, but they are playing with fire a little bit there by returning it to Grant's forehand in the middle of the court. They lose that point more than they win it. 8-8-2. Oh, so a little bit tight on that forehand. Going for a bit too much. Slightly unnecessary. 8-8-1. Good serve. Good reset. Reaching in a little bit there, Grant. And I like what I'm seeing here from McIntyre and Kim. Keeping things really tight. Not giving away anything, not going for any silly speed ups. Just making balls. 9-8-1. He waited for the pop-up. He waited for the pop and put it away. Now, as we see, when we get down to the end of these games, people want to speed up less because you don't want to miss You give your opponent anything free, so we should see a bit slower points here. Good return. 10-8, good drop. That's a good shot. Good shot. Probably on the floor. Love to see the effort. 10-8-2 is to take it to a third. And they do it. The lob. What a lob! And we are going to a game 3. Well, about everyone at home, but grabbing a little refreshment to keep myself going. This is some pretty good stuff right here. 11-8, 11-8. Couldn't ask for anything more. Gold medal match. Who's your money on? Who's your money on? I think it's pretty even, honestly. Really good work from McIntyre and Kim. Solid at the end of that second game. Gave them absolutely nothing to work with. Just being a couple of walls out there. And if anyone's tried playing against the wall before, pretty tough. Normally lose. Well, I do anyway. Getting a few tactics there from the side, possibly. Again, I think the spot that he really needs to try and avoid is short in the middle of the court. Allows Grant to come and dictate points. From the Roswell duo, I'd like to see a little bit more aggression. Michelle is being solid, but she's had a couple of opportunities, I think, to be a little bit more aggressive. That cross-court speed up to Grant. The ball coming back there is a good play. But again, great to see both teams competing hard out here. Means a lot. We'll have game 3 coming very soon. And just before that, we'll have a few words from our sponsors.
You're still here?
Told you. Not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
We are back for game 3 of this epic encounter between Roswell and Lutz. Again, Grant and Michelle on the near side in blue and white. Bobby and Brianna at the far end for Lutz in the black. Now, both teams know each other pretty well at this point. They've had 2 pretty long competitive games. I think we'll be seeing a lot of points like that. Good start from the Roswell pair. I think, yeah, Luke's just on the wrong side there. No worries. 0-2. This final game will be to 11. They will switch ends 6 points. And as if Michelle had an earpiece from the commentary box, she is a little bit more aggressive through the middle. Wins the point. Love it. 2-0. 3-0. It's a good start from Michelle and Grant. 3-0-2. Yeah. Now, obviously a little bit low, that one, to pull. That meant that it got to Bobby at a really nice height for him to slam it away. So I like the play from Michelle, but she does need to wait for the right ball, pulling it from a little bit of a better position. Good drop, good leave. Nice to see here points being won through good shots rather than too many unforced errors and free points. We like to see good pickleball. Michelle on the other side here. And that's a great ending from Michelle there. More than holding her own. I do believe we're at 1-3-2. Lutz serving. Oh, right. Here we go. 1-3-2. Ooh, okay. As you can see, Grant's paddle there going from low to high. The ball that was chest height. Fortunately, not going to end anywhere near the court, that one. And the 2, no, it got me one. If I can dig again. Good battle here. Oh, that's good dinking from the Roswell duo. Interestingly, look like they're dinking a little bit better the other sides, which is kind of interesting to see. And we are at 3-2, 3-2-1. All right. Good drop. A little bit more aggression here from Michelle. Again, mind it, but the ball just sailing along. That's a great drive. And again, that is the spot on the return that we do need to avoid as the Lutz pair. We want to be getting the ball out wide. Ideally to Michelle, but just out of the range of that forehand from Grant. Again, boom, in the middle. Yeah, it's good from Bobby there. Very good from Bobby. Good cover from Grant. You can see Grant, cheating a lot in the middle there, which I do like. He does have to be careful that they don't go behind him. We are at 3-4-1 here. That was a great drop from Bobby there. I'd have liked to have seen them both move in a little quicker, because Michelle did slightly pop up the next one, but they weren't in a position to take advantage of it. 3-4-2. And they get the ball back, 4-3-1. Pulled out. Pulled out, I believe. Have they overruled? No? Not quite sure what happened there. See what the score is in a minute. That is a good counter from Bobby. Again, you can see that Michelle was speeding up from a very low position there. Okay, I think it's 5-3-2. And the ball was out in the end. Yeah, Grant taking that forehand short in the court. Good work. 6-3 should be changing ends, I believe. And they are. Okay, so for the Lutz pair, they do need to get that return either deep, or ideally deep and towards one of the corners, either towards Grant's backhand or towards Michelle. That little middle ball that Grant is moving in on his forehand is doing a good job of damage from. The kitchen line is pretty even. Roswell just doing a better job at the moment of being on top of the point and being the aggressors. Big side out here for Lutz with them on the 2. Need to see if they can get the ball back. So on the far end, Grant and Michelle. Lutz at near end, Robbie and Brianna. 6-3. That's good patience there. Good patience from both teams, actually. Lutz managing to come away with the point. Just a little missed think there from Grant. 3-6. Might get an out ball. She watches that back. She's going to want to have left that one. We're floating wide, but Brianna taking it on. Good hands from the Roswell duo. That's good big double to McGrath there. Just rolling the ball to good spots. Down the middle consistently, waiting for the one to put away and then not making any mistake with it. Roswell looking good here, 6-3-1. Yeah, good forehand again. That's the spot. On the return. Need to go somewhere else with it. Preferably cross court there. Anyway, 7-3-1. Might want a little timeout here at some point from Lutz. That's good from Bobby. Good hands. It's 7-3-2. Close to really taking a commanding lead here. Pretty commanding already, in fairness. There it is. A big swing. Saw him pop and paddle back there. Again, losing a bit of control. Backhand of Grant, not quite as strong as the forehand. 3-7-1. Yeah, nice. Working their way in there. 4-7-1. Can they get something going here? Bobby and Brianna. Good pressure in the middle from Grant again, using that reach. Good point, 5-7. Not quite making it over. And Roswell getting the ball back, but some good work there from Lutz, getting it back to 2. Need side out. 7-5-1. And a miss serve is a gift. 7-5-2. You can see getting a little bit tight as we go into, a little bit tight as we go into the business part of this third game. Good drop there from Michelle. Bobby just putting it into the net, 8-5-2. That's unbelievable hands. On lob. Lob back. Oh! Bobby leaving it all out there. Visibly a bit annoyed. Grant using all of his 6'25" height. Not quite sure how tall he actually is. That's a good lead. Tell you what, that's a good lead. Under pressure, great lead from Brianna there. I talked about in the semi-final earlier. Great lead. 5-9. And they get some on the board here. Again, I think that shot was there. It was popped up. Again, went for that cross-court attack. Just it a little bit. Real free point there, 6-9. What a game. Yeah, tell you what, that's good work from both ladies there, actually. Brianna going behind Grant on the dink, creating a bit of space, but then Michelle finding a bit of offense down Bobby's line, caught him napping. Really, really good shot. Incredible for both teams here. Published. Leaving it all in. 6-9. 2. Needed to go over that one. All right. 3-point cushion, 9-6. Can they close it out here? Good serve. Off the tape. Good reset. Who made that? What's the shot? It's unbelievable. Round of applause from the side. That is a heck of a point. And it brings us to match point. I believe it's Grant's serve. Yeah, match point to championship point to Grant and Michelle from Roswell. Here we go. And there it is! What a gold medal match that was. Fantastic effort from both teams. Grant and Michelle coming away with the win. The Beard taking the win. What a game. Just hope everyone else was on the edge of their seats there. Hopefully, should be hearing from the winners at some point. But what a game. What a game. 11-8, 11-8, 11-6 in the end. Really tightly contested. I do believe we have another game coming up, which is the 3-5 under 50 mixed gold medal match, which will be the last match of the evening. But that was it's going to take some beating, that one. And yeah, you can see their on-court interview. We'll have that for you when we can. Okay, well, I need a break. I think everyone else needs a break. And we will be sending it to a commercial break and see you back in a few minutes.
Really? You're still here?
Told you, not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
the shoes you wearing, getting batted up. Every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
Yeah, you too. And they were nice too.
Yeah.
That's always good. Like, they weren't assholes.
I know, it's hard to be assholes. Somebody is so nice.
Right.
Oh.
I mean, I can do it, but you know.
I mean, I can too.
Right.
You guys do great. Yeah. See you guys over the party a little bit? Yeah, probably. At least I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower first. Or maybe not. Maybe. Okay. Oh, right now?
Hi everyone, welcome back. We had no warm-up here, so we were straight in. 3-5, under 50 mixed doubles gold medal match. If I catch the score on that one. A forehand. It's a big lefty forehand coming in there. Unreal. So, on the near side, we have from Broken Arrow, Tulsa, in the black, Brennan Miller and Weston Dean. And on the far end, in the red and black, we have Ak Gerlach and Chloe Collins from J-Town, Kentucky. Missed serve there. And we have 1-5-2 on the score. Just a little drop wide. So 5-1 here, stacking from both teams. Obviously, we have a little righty-lefty action from the Tulsa duo down here. Oh, and a little score. She switched hands there. Could have sworn she was left-handed a second there. A few matches in, I might be going mental. That was an unbelievable shot. Okay, well, we got a little timeout here. Good start from the Tulsa duo. 7-1. Brennan Miller from Tulsa is ambidextrous, as it does look like, considering that she's been hitting it right and lefty so far. So that makes a lot of sense. Means I'm not going crazy yet. That's nice to know. And Weston Dean apparently knows too much about saltwater aquariums without ever owning one. That means about as much to me as well, it doesn't mean anything to me at all. But good to know. If you want any saltwater aquarium information, here's your man. And we're at 8-1-1. Billy knows quite a lot about pickleball as well. Big serve. Brennan loving that. Oh. 9-1-1. Again, big serve. Winding up to the forehand, not quite finding it. But I guess with an 8-point cushion, you can kind of afford it. Brennan here. 9-1-2. See the J-Town duo can get the ball back. Big lefty drive. Dealt with nicely. And Kentucky duo gets the ball back at 1-9. No stacking at that end. We've got Chloe on the left, back on the right. Good patient play there. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big swing on that one. Got away with it, little kiss off the tape. But again, good thinking, good patience. 1-9-2. Really need some points here. They want to stay alive in this game. And there's one. That's good for Mac there. Taking the initiative on top of the net. And we're at 2-9-2. Okay. All right. 9-2. Dominant display here so far from Broken Arrow. Oh, good shot, drop winner. Tell you what, 3-5s. Getting quite good. Don't know what Ace is doing, but they're doing something right. Game point here, 10-2. Yeah, that's good play there. Again, don't mind point there, Weston. Pretty solid getting in the kitchen. Good solid play here from Broken Arrow duo. Another game point, 10-2-2. And switch of the hands. Clearly been watching Jack Monroe. Good lead. Good lead. That's the first game in pretty dominant fashion there to Dean and Miller. And we are now going to bring you the interview from the champions from earlier.
Man, it was a grind the whole way there. Like I said earlier, we made the adjustments we needed to make, and that made the difference. It was a great game. They played great. So.
Yeah, Michelle, your ability to consistently reset the ball, I think, was the difference in that match. How do you stay so calm at the kitchen line?
Oh, that's questionable. I don't know. Just having Grant as my partner today just gave me so much confidence to just like keep wanting to be consistent for us to win. So I'm so grateful that he played with me, and then like just keeping your mindset like let's win, like let's do this.
Well,
so
you can clearly tell you guys played incredible. Congratulations, champs.
thank you. Yes.
Sorry.
You're good.
Again, shout out to both teams in that last match. Unbelievable game. Roswell, duo of Grant and Michelle coming away with the Game 3 win, 11-6. Meanwhile, the duo from J-Town could do with a little bit of that. Ak and Chloe need to find something here in Game 2. Pretty solid play from the other two so far. Tough, not quite getting in there. And different looks from Dean and Miller, with Miller's lefty-righty trickery can throw you off a little bit. Yeah. It's not going to throw you off if she hits drive over your head into the back fence. There's been some good stuff from both teams. We've got some two roll at the kitchen there from Mac. Oh, the scorp! So when I do say scorp, I refer to a scorpion, which is where, in this one, Brennan is turning her paddle over and hitting it pancake style on the backhand side, but with a forehand grip and doing it to brilliant success, I must say. One of the hardest shots to play consistently, and she's got it on absolute lock. It gives her a reset. It's unbelievable. And again, just turns the paddle over. It's almost like a trick shot. It's pretty amazing. Must admit, I've never seen that. Very impressive. I mean, look at that. It's just denied. Good dropping here. Getting in, like to see them get into the kitchen. Yeah, that's good drops. That's good drops, good resetting from the Broken Arrow pair. The Miller, not the Broken Arrow pair, sorry. J-Town pair. Good up and Collins. On the board here, 1-2. That's a good spot. Good spot. Now, I have been talking about that right hip a few times today. Finding it to perfection there. Dean not quite been able to get it back. And we're at 2-2. This is better. Yeah, better from the J-Town duo. Good aggression there. Quite able to get the Scorpion down that line that time. J-Town finding a lead here. And to 4-2. Okay. Look at the game here, folks. Yes, 5-2. So, change from game one. J-Town managing to find their way to the kitchen line consistently, and a good timeout taken there from Broken Arrow. But the duo of Gerlach and Collins really able to get up to the kitchen line consistently, finding some good resets, finding some good drops, and really keeping it out of the strike zones of the Broken Arrow pair. And just winning with good patient pickleball, waiting for the right one. Nothing crazy. And again, I like this timeout. Sensible timeout. And we will see if they can keep it going here. Potentially bringing us to another game 3. We all love a game 3. Again, gold medal match here. Next 3-5. So a lot on the line. Coming in at 5-2-2. Oh, not quite getting up there. And that is a great timeout. Really, oh, sorry, 5-2-1 that was. That was a great timeout. Just stopping the momentum. Something you see the pros do all the time. It's a big forehand. Big forehand from Mac there. Getting the ball to dip viciously over the net. And that brings us to 6-2-2. Really good forehand. I love that. Oh, that's a good point all round. I loved the decision to drop that next ball after the drive from Max coming in. But it's a good roll cross from Dean to get him out wide. And we're at 2-6-1. That's a bag, unfortunately. But the ball was popped up by a partner. 3-6-1. It's a good drive. Oh, what defense. Oh. I tell you what, that is a high-level point. 4 players involved there. Great defense from Gerlach. Keeping it in. Good little backhand flick from Dean. I love a backhand flick. And we're at 4-6-1 here. Oh, the flying backhand from Gerlach. I tell you what, Gerlach is really stepping it up here in this game. A little bit muted in game 1, but he is coming flying, and that is a beautiful forehand drive from Dean. We are starting to see some proper pickle being played here. Both teams playing well. Looks like the team from J-Town have really worked their way into this match. Oh, goes behind. And good leave. High, wide, and handsome, that one. Good form on the reset. Just didn't quite, I think, catch it off the middle of the paddle. Gerlach really using this big forehand drive to good effect here. See if he goes for it again. And he does. Again. That's the tricky thing with the Scorpion. If you're using it for every block, it's very hard to time it perfectly each time. And that is just wide. 8-5. Should he beat that? Oh, not quite. Collins trying to get in on the act, on the big forehands. Not quite got the same results as Gerlach. Still though, 3-point lead. 5-8-1. That's a great drop. And the score. There it is again. Never gets old, that. Great shot, but set up beautifully from her partner there, Dean. Great drop. Getting Gerlach off the court, creating the space. Yeah, that's good. That's a good spot there. Gerlach getting it down low to Miller's forehand side. The most tricky spot for her to defend if she does go into that scorpion position. 6-8-2. Big point here. Oh, lefty forehand drive down the line, inside in forehand. Look at this. Gerlach taking a step over to the middle, leaving a sliver of space, and Miller finding it. 7-8. 2. I think she had a few options there. She didn't quite pick any of them. We are really being treated here on Centre Court today to some quality games. J-Town with the advantage 8-7-1 here. See if they can bring us to a game 3. Wow. Brilliant athleticism from Dean there. Hitting the overhead with some serious power. 8-7-2. Oh, the flying backhand. Both feet off the floor. Hitting it as hard as he possibly can. Pulls it off. 9-7. So, just a little bit of a tight drop there from Chloe. Not quite getting through the shots. 7-9-1. That is an incredibly good serve. Drop. Oh! Again, finding that spot on Miller down to her forehand side low. Very tough for her to defend with the score. This return from Chloe. 8-9. Back home we call this squeaky bum time. Oh, what a point. And that's good composure there. Matt Gerlach at the kitchen line. He's taking his time, putting it into the open space. 9-8-1. And they close it out. Oh. Anyone on the wrong side? Yeah, we've just got the toss bear in the wrong place. Here we go, 9-8-1. Couple of deep breaths. Would advise. So I tell you what, Chloe, take a bow after that point. Working her way up to the kitchen, especially after she just missed the last drop in the net. Doing a great job of getting them up there and staying very solid. Game point to take us to a game 3. There it is, the big forehand through the middle, and we are going to another game 3. 11-8 in the second set. It's a really good mental reset there from the J-Town duo after a bit of a chopping in the first game. Coming out, Gerlach using his forehand to great effect. Setting us up for another deciding game here. We're just going to go and take a little peek at some other courts while we wait for this one to resume. Again, action everywhere here at Roswell Ace Pickleball Club in Georgia.
Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go, Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, and there we go. Saw a little cheeky match point there, I think. It's all round. Nice to see as well, in all these matches being played in very good spirits. Good sportsmanship being shown. And we have Miller kicking us off for game 3. We will be switching at 6. Here we go. A little kitchen can. Oh, the score denied. That is so good. I'm going to keep saying it. Now, she does get in trouble with it sometimes, but it's very effective off a speed up like that. Oh, the jumping forehand this time, not the jumping backhand. Gerlach doing a great job of keeping himself under control even when both his feet are off the floor. It's close game 3 here. 0-1-1. God, I tell you what, Dean puts everything he had into that one. Good put away. Every team leaving it all out on the court here. Love it. Just long. And a little bit like our last match when we were trying to avoid Grant's forehand in the middle. I think the team from Broken Arrow need to avoid Gerlach's forehand, which when they're this way around is a bit easier. He's on the right. Good reset. Yeah, that's good. That's good work there. Good work. The good patience. Trying to go for anything too soon. Yeah, 1-1-1. Two the ones. So good. It's good effort. Again, if you get that ball down low to her, it's tough for Miller to produce anything from that low position. She needs to reset that ball. 1-1-2. In this drop. We've seen Dean be very effective with his forehand drop, especially inside out. Backhand a little bit shakier. Get away with it. That forehand again. Not quite this time for Gerlach, but I like the look. 1-1-2. Cagey start here from both teams. Good drop. Oh, tell you what, the flipping of the wrist from Miller is unbelievable. It really is. Unfortunately, she just got a little bit overexcited on that last one. 2-1. Big forehand. Good resets though. Oh, harder, harder, harder. Defense. That is why you keep getting every ball back. You play one more shot. Yeah. Let's get out of the way of that one. Straight in his body. 1-3. So let's see a couple of deep breaths. More patience from the team in black, from Broken Arrow. Yeah. Good luck getting that one back. 2-3-1. Good shot from Miller there. That's a great forehand drive. Great forehand drive. Kissing the net. Don't think it actually hit the net, but it was very close as it went over. Tough to deal with there. Both guys showing off big forehand drives here. 3-3-1. We're tied up. There we go again. So I think same for both teams here, trying to avoid the big forehands in the middle. 4-3-1. There we go, managing to slow it down. Good ding from Chloe. Collins there, down low to Dean's left foot. Into that backhand side. Still though. Still on the lead here, 4-3-2. Read it. She was in the right place. Just needs a little bit of composure when she gets there. Chloe doing a really good job of resetting these balls in the kitchen. Really good job. Just pop that one up, but again, doing a good job of making her opponents play multiple balls before they win the point. Still find themselves 1 point down here, 3-4-2. Yeah, that's a great little drop volley from Miller. 4-3-1. What are we up to here? Okay, Miller getting a little bit overexcited there. I'm sure that was entirely necessary coming over to the side. Probably being like, yeah, just get on your side. Switch to the left, switch to the right. It's good hands from Dean there. Only other person I know who does that, Jack Monroe. Ambidextrous pro. Plays on the APP tour. Famously serves with one hand and plays with the other. Can't remember which one's which. A big forehand drive into the net there from Dean. And the duo from J-Town get the ball back. Weren't quite able to get to the 6 points and switch ends. 3-5-1. Yeah, I'll be doing a really good job of staying solid here. As I said earlier. Again, Dean just missing a few backhand dinks. Could be the spot for the J-Town duo. 4-1. And we'll see Chloe get up to that line. Oh, save that. She gets lob. Does miss it though. There's a question asked of the ref there, but I do believe the call stands, and we're at 5-5 now. 5-5-1. And Miller into the net. So there it is, 6-5, and that's going to be the change of ends. Oh, I'll tell you what, nothing to choose here between the two teams. Very impressive. So from being 5-2 down here, the J-Town duo of Chloe Collins and At Gerlach have managed to claw their way in front. 6-5-1. After that first game, this has really turned into a tight affair. Another tight affair. Oh, good little crowd watching this one. Gold medal match. 3-5 mixed doubles. 6-5-1. He's just wide. And I think we've got a timeout. Yeah, that's good. Miller just making a couple of errors. And really that's down to Gerlach and Collins doing a great job of just making balls, making them play, getting the ball back. Just making them think they might have to go for a little bit too much. Making a couple of errors. Great recovery, though, in that game one. And a good timeout here from Miller and Dean, not letting the game get away from them. See if they can turn that into a side out here. Here we go then. 7-5-1. Still on the one as well. So they've got to get 2 points here to get the ball back. Wow. That's brilliant from both players. Chloe there. Normally just resetting and dropping, but doing a great job of recognizing she's hit a good one, stepping in and cracking a forehand. Gerlach putting the ball away. 8-5. I'd like to have seen him hit that forehand. He had a good look at it. It was a short return. He opted for the drop. 8-5-2. Straight job. That's so good. Again, Gerlach doing a great job of absorbing pace, resetting the ball, waiting for the right one to get up to the kitchen. Him and Chloe playing a really, really clean game 3. And we're at 9-5-2. 10-5-2. They've adopted a little bit of a strategy here. They're trying to channel everything onto Miller's side, getting it down low. There's big forehand. Funny what pressure does to you. Little smile there from Collins. Good to see. But that was a chance. We're now at 5-10. Okay, here we go. We are 5-10-2, I believe. Just a little break on the camera, just resetting. Give it a couple of seconds. We've got the kitchen cam meanwhile. A different view of the action here. Ooh. So I didn't think there. Okay, a couple of points here for Liller and Dean. 7-10. Great reset for him. Oh, it's a disgusting tech board. When you're 10-7 up, when it's your day, it's your day. And I think we have come to match point here, 10-7-1. Then, okay, again, match point 10-7-2. See if they can make this third. Been able to on the last couple. Great drop from Chloe. Oh, and a net cord again, and that's it. 11-7 in the third. Wow, what a game. What a game. We have been really treated to some quality games here this evening. And that is Chloe Collins and Nat Gerlach coming through with the victory. 11-7 in the third. That is quality performance after dropping the first game 11-2. There you go, sharing a bit of a hug. As well, they deserve it. Oh, what a the last couple of matches we had there on championship courts, delivered with DoorDash. Ace Pickleball Championships, National Championships. And we're just going to go to a quick commercial before we hear from the winners.
You're still here?
Told you. Not leaving until I'm good enough to go pro. And with DoorDash, I got everything I need. They keep me fueled, they bring me fresh gear, and all the comforts of home.
But dude, how are you getting better all alone?
Not. DoorDash also brings me waters.
Anna Lee waters?
You ready, Billy?
I was born ready.
DoorDash.
Come on, Billy. My mom hits harder than that.
Up. All these other shoes you wearing getting batted up. You know, every time they tear it gets to adding up. Come and get a pair if you had enough. Yeah, Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those? Pickleball Nation, let's go. If you really pickleball, let me know. Hey, this how I roll, run the court on my toes. If it ain't tie roll, what are those?
All right, welcome back.
No, thank you. Thank you for giving me
What a couple of matches we've seen at the end there. A couple of 3-game thrillers. Brilliant effort from everyone. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast this afternoon / this evening. I certainly have. It's been good to watch. And I am happy to hear that we can hear from the winners.
All right, our last match of the night, we had AC and Chloe here, just took it home for J-Town, Louisville, Kentucky. AC, how's it feel to be a national champ?
It feels really good. We put a lot of work in, a lot of drill days, so it feels good that it all paid off.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We're only playing in one event, so it was kind of like either make the most of it or you're kind of going home empty-handed. So I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Well, I know they're super proud of you guys back home. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. I've been Freddie on the comms, and thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. See you there.
We'll share a pickleball experience of a lifetime with your community. Only at Ace Pickleball Club.
Welcome to Ace Pickleball Club, a warm, welcoming community for all. No matter your skill level, there's a place for you. Inside, you'll find courts labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Just stack your paddle and rotate into games. It's that easy. No need to snag a coveted reservation or organize around your friends' busy schedules. Ace Pickleball Club is a member-focused club with open play always running. So your friends are already here, ready to play with you, even if you haven't met them yet. It's more than just playing pickleball. It's building meaningful connections and crafting a healthy lifestyle. We also offer a range of activities, like social mixers,